Hi, I'm Ron Wilson,
And I'm Casaundra Wilson.
and together we are
Travel
with the Coaches. We're Ron and Casaundra Wilson. We're coaches, retired educators, 30 plus years of impacting young people and trying to make a difference in their lives. And then in 2016, we retired from teaching and educating and found a new passion, and our new passion was travel.
Okay, so it all started in 1981 when he kept
Swept you off
stalking
your
me.
feet? Yeah. Go ahead, tell them
And,
about it.
We met at
Suave.
Fort Valley State, the Fort Valley State College at that time, and we were married in 1986. We have 4 children, 1 boy, 3 girls, 11 grands, 4 great grands. Those same children afforded us the opportunity to become travelers. So we went nomad for a little bit.
Now, we always traveled, but in 2016, we really started traveling.
Yeah,
So tell them about that first big trip.
we used to travel, but only to Orlando.
God. Okay. We went to more than Orlando, but go ahead, dear. Throw us under the bus.
But now we've expanded our traveling and we go like wherever we want to go, basically.
Some of those places we went in 2016 was a big European trip for about 6 weeks.
No. Our first trip was a Canada road trip. You don't remember that?
I do remember that. Road
Right.
trip to Toronto.
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful. Got to see the landscape. So if you ever get a chance to do a road trip, highly suggest it because you can explore many areas, many states on your way to wherever you want to go.
Why is traveling so important? Guys, what is it, 365 days in a year? If you're going to dedicate that much time to working, don't you owe it to yourself to take a vacation?
Yep.
At least once a year, but I think twice, minimum of twice. There should be one with the family, all the children included, but there should be one with your sweetie too, with just you two. You owe that to yourself.
Sweetie.
I'm giving you names, dear. I'm giving you names. So, other important reasons for your mental, for your physical. Mental health is a real thing. You need a break from your jobs. Prioritize yourself, self-healing, self-worth. And those are important reasons to take a vacation.
Traveling is important to me because number one, it was just a new way for Ron and I to reconnect.
Love that.
We spent a lot of time, our first 30 years of educating and
Teaching, coaching.
taking care of children. So everything was wrapped around our job and our kids. And once we got to retirement, it was like, oh, now what are we going to do? It gives us a chance to really know each other again because that kind of gets thrown out of the window when you're raising a family and you're working. So we had to learn how to be husband and wife again, you know. So traveling gives us that opportunity to reconnect and be more intimate with each other, learn new things about each other.
Visit new places, see new things, gain new experiences, all of those things.
Man.
What is our favorite spot? That is a loaded question, y'all, because
What's your favorite?
so many favorites. I can't give one. I mean, it's the beauty of travel. It's the experiences. We've had so many wonderful experiences, but I'll speak to the most recent experience that we've had. And I'm gonna let the wife speak a lot to this, but some of the experiences we just recently had. I had an opportunity and an experience to jump into the Baltic Sea, freezing water. Yes, I was I got pictures, I can show you. We went to Nordic country. We went to as far north as you can go, the North Pole, the Arctic Circle experience. And what we were doing, guys, we were chasing the Northern Lights, which by the way, it's not a guarantee you'll see them, but we were blessed. Thank you, Lord, that we got to see multiple showings of that. Those experiences on that last trip were really nice. But I do want to mention some of the other crazy things, like when we were in Paris, the wife got to go up on the Eiffel Tower. Me, Sugar Boy, stayed on the ground. I said, dear, I'll be right here when you get back, I promise.
Always.
Always. I don't do those things. Anything higher than I can reach, I don't need to go up. But I did go to the top of the Leaning Tower of Pizza, and I kissed my bride at the top of the Leaning Tower.
While he was holding on
Give
to
me
the
some
wall.
brownie points. They couldn't see my hand holding on, dear. I was holding on, bro. I was kissing, but I was holding on. But I went up. I did go up.
Yeah. So I think my favorite was also the last trip we just took. Started off in Helsinki, Finland. Never dreamed of being in Finland. And then we had the opportunity to road trip on an Insight Vacations
Insight
tour
Vacations,
bus.
little plug for them. That's a good tour
And,
company.
Man, we got to see the landscape. We got to do adventurous things. We went into Santa Claus Village.
Yes, really nice.
We stayed at a Puka Resorts, which is a resort where the roof is glass.
Glass.
So you could see what's happening at night, just in case the northern lights were to show up while you were asleep. We were in snow. We were in.
But I was looking for the bears
rain.
throwing up at night. I wasn't too comfortable with that.
So
But I did sleep well.
Stayed in my first hotel. It was a hotel,
Listen
but they
to this one,
offered a sauna in every individual room. And I'm like, oh boy.
Private time in the sauna. Really nice, guys.
Hey.
Hey.
So,
Personal saunas in your room was
the experience
nice.
that was totally awesome. And just traveling all the way up, we crossed the line of the Arctic Circle.
I'm going to take you back south a little bit and talk about our Jamaica trip, because I got to do the Jamaica trip.
Ocho Rios.
Yes. And guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm not one for heights. Nada, check the box, done. But I did in Mexico, I zip lined, and in Jamaica, I jumped off the cliff. That's right. Sugar Boy jumped off the cliff. I did that. Give me some.
Yeah, you did.
Won't do it again, but
and
I
my
did it.
fear is the water. So
Who's afraid of water?
if you can't see the bottom, that's a problem. But I overcame, and I also got a chance to jump
In
off
Mexico.
the cliff in Jamaica.
No, but I'm talking about the water. You were on the water.
What?
We jumped off the cliff in Jamaica, but the ocean in Mexico, remember? You jumped off the boat, your landing gear, your snorkel. You did it. I'm giving you props.
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Yeah, you jumped in the ocean. She jumped
Boy, that
in
ocean,
the ocean.
that ocean whipped my tail.
And she panicked. After 32 seconds in the water, but she jumped in.
Look, but he
and I was
left
proud
me.
of her.
He left me, but anyway, he came
She
back
had on
and
a
got
life
me.
vest. She could not sink. That's Mexico and Jamaica.
Mexico. But in the States, we got to go to SeaWorld. Was it SeaWorld? Swim with the dolphins.
Yeah, that was.
So that's something you can experience as well right here in the States.
So lots of things to do. Traveling is just phenomenal. Go travel.
Yeah, what was the question though?
How do you give back to the communities while you're traveling? That's an important thing. And that's something we really want to do more of. So we're exploring opportunities to give back. But some of the things that we've done thus far is supporting the local businesses, local establishments while we're there in a particular country or a city. I know in Chicago, we visited some local restaurants. One of the local restaurant owners we knew personally, but we supported her place.
Right.
Which was called something on the park.
Carver.
Oh, Liz is gonna kill me. Forgive me, Liz. Liz is a good friend of ours, a former player of my wife's. Carver 47, Liz Wright, Chicago. Excellent food. Go there if you're in the Chicago area. Really good.
Liz Place is a place you gotta visit. You get that southern taste
Yes.
with a little bit of twist to
A
it.
little flavor to it. So definitely do that in Chicago.
One of our goals would be to do a mission trip to a place where we could help building something, supporting them in a school, because we are like retired educators, so that's probably something we could help with a lot. But that's an area that we want to focus on now that we've done quite a bit of extensive traveling and enjoyed a lot of things ourselves. I think we can do mission trips now and help others as well.
Yes, and one of the things with our travel club, they were building bottle schools in other countries where they would do schools for students to have in other countries. And that was one of the things that we could give back and do. And the trip was actually designated to go to another country and to give back in that way, a mission trip, if you will. So those are some things that we'd like to add to our travel moving forward. So this is Travel with the Coaches. This is fun, this is exciting, this is engaging. We want people to join in. We want you to like, subscribe, and all of that other stuff they do on social media. So this is Travel with the Coaches.
Making memories.
Stay tuned. Let's go!